by the APRC unopposed. With the elections slated for the 4th of April, many people will be watching with keen interest whether the two armies will win or not. But whatever the outcome, they would have made history in their own right. Modu Jallo, GRTS.
Well, good luck to the two ladies. An ambulance was recently donated to Citizen village of West Coast region, courtesy of the Village Development Foundation. The vehicle, as Fatou Jase reports, is expected to aid in the transportation of patients to referral hospitals.
Residents of Sutusinjam village in Foni Bondali district of West Coast region have a cause to rejoice. Blessed with a new ambulance courtesy of the Vision Development Foundation, the development certainly means the end of the financial burden the community has for long endured in their countless efforts to getting their patients to the nearest health post. Existing for some years now, the foundation's mission is bettering education, health, a self-obliged mandate, simply demonstrated here. Momodu Malta Jallo of the foundation explains this is one way the pioneers can help government augment its development efforts.
The provision of health services is critical in the realization of other development objectives. VDF commitment, that is Vision Development Foundation, the government of the Gambia, efforts in various areas, namely education, environment protection, national security, peace building, disaster risk reduction and management, youth and women empowerment, and community development. The foundation has always maintained health as a priority and over the years have supported the Fajikunda Health Center, Serekunda Health Center, the RVTH hospital through the provision of health-related equipment and supplies.
Other speakers, including Sheikh Ismaila Baji, Ajifatu Koli, hailed the foundation for coming to their aid at a time they need most. Getting the ambulance is one thing, but its maintenance is another. Other villagers who made their voices heard at the gathering called for unity and the judicious use of the vehicle. Its maintenance, they say, should be prioritized. For GRTS News, I am Fatou Jase.
Well, we'll now take our first break. When we come back, we look at events unfolding in Kenya as the two heavyweights call for peace amidst growing tensions following the Supreme Court's upholding of election results. Welcome back. The President-elect of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, has urged his supporters to seek peace to heal his country's division, his first public address since his election. Kenyatta's speech comes as the country's Supreme Court upheld the results of the presidential elections, which gave him a narrow victory over rival Raila Odinga. Meanwhile, 2 people were killed during clashes with police in Kisumu when opposition supporters barricaded seats and burned tires. We have details in this report.
In his first public address since the election, Kenya's President-elect Uhuru Kenyatta urged his supporters to seek peace to heal the country's divisions.
And it is that peace that will enable us all working together to achieve the dreams, the goals, and the aspirations of all Kenyans wherever they are.
Kenya's Supreme Court has upheld the results of the presidential elections, which gave a narrow victory to Mr. Kenyatta over his rival Raila Odinga. Mr. Odinga said he was dismayed by the verdict, but added that he would abide by the court's ruling in order to avoid bloodshed.
Although we may not agree with some of its findings, and despite all the anomalies we have pointed out, our belief in constitutionalism remains supreme.
Mr. Odinga was concerned, however, that the verdict could lead to unrest. And soon after it was announced, violence broke out in several neighborhoods of Nairobi, where Mr. Odinga enjoys strong support.
What we know, there is no justice, there is no democracy in Kenya, and it's either they give us the truth of democracy, or we do what we want.
Tensions were even higher in the west of the country. In Kisumu, a stronghold of Odinga supporters, clashes with police left at least 2 people dead from gunshot wounds and dozens of others injured. Without our father, there will be no peace. Raila is a good leader. If Uhuru becomes president, we would rather die. Although the ruling did not result in the chaos that erupted following the 2007 elections, in which more than 1,000 people died, Mr. Odinga warned that voter cynicism would lead Kenyans to explore other means to resolve the issue.
We're taking our second break now. And before we go, a reminder of our headline-making stories once again. Stay Green Foundation, an environmentally friendly project, has embarked on an ambitious exercise to find out how the forest in the Nyomi is disappearing. As the political battle for seats in the upcoming local government elections intensify, GRTS looked at the chances of 2 women seeking to make history in the Central River region. Preaching peace and tolerance, Kenya's President-elect Uhuru Kenyatta has urged his supporters to help heal the country's division. And Chinese President Xi Jinping has visited Congo-Brazzaville, signing millions of dollars worth of contract. That brings us to the end of this edition of the news. Thanks for the pleasure of your company. Stay tuned and enjoy GRTS.